Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time once again to get into some more power washing simulator with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we're back and we're cleaning a hand. A very suspicious hand, but a hand nonetheless. And hello there, Masked. Welcome. So yeah, we're starting to get to the point where, like, everything's starting to kind of connect. We're starting to get an idea of all of the different players and stuff like that. Like, with finishing the subway, we realized that Blake Thrust's great-grandfather, either great-grandfather or great-great-grandfather, basically he helped pay for the construction of the subway platform, but with very shoddy materials, and mostly for the fact that he could use that subway terminal, that subway platform, to load up a bunch of stolen money and ship it off somewhere to never be seen again. And and that's kind of his where we're assuming where he got his money. Also, the Jeffersons have been in the mayors for Muckingham for a long time. And now that the volcano is pretty much on its way to eruption, the seismic activity is, like, unearthing all of these strange, like, statues and stuff like that. So, yeah. I think after we're done with this, I will probably kind of, like, go through, either do it on live stream or do, like, a video where it's, like, connecting all the dots and all the messages and stuff like that. But so yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and jump on into it. That is once, there we go. I was gonna say, once Streamlabs realized, hey, I am playing a game here. So yes, we've got a fresh discovery and urgent need of a hose down. This is obviously where Harper is, our friend Harper, whatever his name is, because that's the RV that we cleaned was given to us and then we gave to Harper. Yeah, so we've got this big, like, hand with the fins like the other statue pointing off. Basically they say that there's nothing off in that direction, really. There's nothing in that direction until you hit the coast. Now we did see, yes, see, there's the cats. The cats have moved back in their journey, so yes, the cats are kind of walking this way, walking the desert. I'm guessing with Ulysses as their leader. I think he's leading the pack. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. And with our tridents of water power, this should be pretty quick cleaning. Wait, are they saying that, do I have to do both sides now, or are both sides tied to the same count, or yeah, okay, they are. I was gonna say, I'm like, that should be clean, but oh no, okay, so yeah, they're saying, hey, it continues on. So yeah, the question is, it's like, okay, so are the cats somehow tied to this hand and this mystery of the statues? Or are they just, like, yo, we just know that the shit's going bad back in Muckingham, so we are out. We are leaving. Goodbye, everybody. Look, the mayor hosed you. The mayor hosed everybody. Don't worry too much about the mayor. He's just a dick. All right, let's go ahead and go with the long barrel, the long extension. Yeah, that water still sounds very loud, doesn't it? Let's bring the water volume down a ways. The water volume does not need to be, like, overpowering everything, for frick's sake. Like, yeah, the background music's background, so it should be technically, you know, softer than the actual water sounds, but water sounds should not be drowning everything out. All right, let's go ahead and get the generic part of the hand done. The back of the hand. I'm still amazed that nobody is like even the people that are like, oh hey, so yeah, we need you to clean this, aren't like, oh hey, so yeah, we're trying to figure out. I suppose it could be pointing to the stars. Well, yes, but or it could be pointing to something out at sea. Andromeda would have been in that exact point around 8,000 years ago. Maybe that's it. How do you know where Andromeda was 8,000 years ago? I mean, it's not like, oh, hey, it's just on a constant path. There's a lot of things could have happened that would have changed. That could have changed the angle and arc of Andromeda. We don't really know enough about the universe and how it moves, how everything moves, to be able to say, oh yeah, well we know exactly where this was going to, where this would have been so many, you know, so many centuries ago. Let alone several millennia. Go with the Stub Boy. Stubby Boy! Oh, Stubster! Stubby Brewster! Okay, we've made a pretty clean mark of this. So yeah, see, if we get too close, we start getting 3 individual lines. Which we don't really want. We want like a cohesive spray. Like that. See, that sounded like it came from over here, but no, the cats are... Oh, I think the cats have really moved along. Might actually need to go with the yellow boy here for this. Just to make sure we get a good, even spray all along. See, that's the thing with the older nozzles. It's like, yeah, they won't, at least they won't, like, you know, splinter off into, basically into actually less effective spray. Whoa, okay. Alright, so now I think we're ready for... Alright. I've been in contact with the fire chief. Evacuations are taking place for everyone in Muckingham. Well, that's good. Flo's fire helicopter is being called in to see if anything can be done to calm Mount Rushless. It's good, but be sure to keep your distance. Well, I think I've kept my... I think I am a pretty good distance away, honestly. I mean, I'm like way out in the effing desert right now, so... As long as nobody says, hey, come back to Muckingham, I've got a job for you. Like, hey, I need you to, you know, I need you to clean up my stunt plane. Or something stupid like that, we should be fine. Okay, where? There, yeah, there we go, okay. Yes, keep on trucking, kiddies, keep on trucking. Look, I know there's no I know there's no fresh fish out here, but there'll be plenty of fresh fish when you get to the sea. Not to mention you'll be a whole lot safer. At least we do know that the cats are safe. Like, the cats are safer than the humans at this point, because they're just now starting to do evacuations. The cats have been, like, gone for a while. Long before any humans were like, hey, so this is curious. Should we be concerned about this? Like, from what the way Calvin was talking, it sounded like it was like, oh no, he might not even have a chance to, like, he might not even have a chance to stop by his parents' places to grab them. It's like, wait, Is it that imminent? Is it that, like, close to... I mean, I guess that was when we were cleaning the statue and before we activated the statue and, like, the statue sent off this, like, weird blue pulse that, at least temporarily calmed the volcano. Alright. We can do this part of the thumb here. There we go. Okay. I suppose we should do the finger. The weird, freaky, extra finger. Hey there, is the marina in your catchment area? My shrimper's caked up to the eyeballs. I've only just realized that there are 6 fingers. What else have we missed? That was like the first thing that I noticed about it was that it had 6 fingers. You are supposed to be like an archaeologist, right? Like, that's kind of like the first thing you should notice is differences from the, you know, established human, you know, stuff. I was wondering when they were gonna figure that out, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of lore about it. It's just when you get them like a little bit at a time, it's kind of hard to remember everything that you've read before. That's why I want to go through and like gather up all of the various different messages and like sort them out as to who said it and stuff like that, and just like, yeah, I want to go through it on my own and be like, okay, so let's piece this all together. So let's get up on top here. I mean, all good games should have some kind of lore to them. They should be endeavoring to tell some kind of a story. I mean, unless you're just a straight-up sandbox game of just go and fuck shit up, you should be endeavoring to tell a story, which is going to require some sort of lore to it. You have to establish characters. You have to establish characters. You have to figure out, okay, so, you know, how does everything work? Like, kind of like the lore of Fallout. Fallout's a great example of not only does it have a story, but it also has some lore to it. Like, you know, well, what is the one defining feature that changed? It's like, well, there is no one defining feature that differentiates the Fallout universe from ours. There's a lot of different ones. Like in the Fallout universe, there are no transistors. That's why everything has this big boxy, like, big boxy 1950s looking aesthetic to it. They liked the aesthetic. They wanted to keep that same style of aesthetic. And they could have just said, they still use that aesthetic because why not? But instead they're like, no, we're gonna have a reason for it. Hi Doc, it's Leonard, Cal's dad. Right. Has Cal been in contact with you? The volcano's about to blow sky high, and all that cleaning you did on our bungalow will be for nothing. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Just relax. The car is still looking good, though. It's safely packed away in the garage, thanks to Leonard. Oh, thanks, Leonard. Thanks, Leonard. I thought he was, like, thanking Leonard. I'm like, wait, aren't you Leonard? Okay, there we go. So I think we've got like most of the outside parts done, so now it's just the inside of the hand that we're needing to do. Seriously, it still sounds... Wow, okay, I thought the cats were much further along than they are. Oh no, that's just a really long line of cats, because, wow, that stretches... They stretch a long way. I didn't realize there were so many cats in town. Yeah, I really didn't realize that that Muckingham was such a cat town. Like, I don't have a problem with cats, I just prefer dogs, personally. Noisy bunch of cats, aren't they? I am currently cleaning a strange stone hand that has 6 fingers and is pre-colonial in origin. And see, I figured I part of the reason why I have such dedication to keep playing this game is actually because I've seen so many people start to play it and then be like, okay, yep, I've just, you know, and then just like give up on it. And they never really get to the end of it. And it's like they usually stop before they really start getting into the really meat and potatoes of the story. Like, there is a story here. There are a few different stories here, actually. But usually about, like I said, about the time that they start to get into the stories and start hearing some of the tales and stuff, they're like, I'm out. I'm done. We've done enough. It's like, but there's more to it. There's So we've got what? We've got 3 distal phalanges. I'm pretty sure they're just generally called fingertips. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's just like... I think so. I'm pretty sure. I've heard that there's, you know, I have heard that there's like, yeah, that there is an actual, like, conclusion to the game. There's an explanation for a lot of the really weird shit. Granted, there's a whole lot more weird shit to go. Alright. Pop up. There we go. All right. So yes, big stone finger just pointing out away from the volcano for some reason. Fantastic job, Wishy. The sacred geometry, the 6 fingers, so much to get our teeth stuck into. No, you want to sink your teeth into, not stick your teeth into. It's not toffee. So exciting and so amazing to finally see these relics as they would have been at the time, seen at the time. You're a star. So yeah, like I said, yeah, the volcano is about to blow sky high. The fire chief is evacuating everybody, and we're cleaning a fishing boat. At least I don't know if. Oh no, looks like we are going to be close to Muckingham. I swear the world is getting weirder by the day. Last night I was out on my boat when I caught a whiff of this glorious smell. Imagine if you took just the juiciest little shrimp and enhanced all the bits of that flavor that you loved and removed all the bits you hated. Then add a pinch of parsley. That was the smell. Sounds a little fishy to me. Naturally, I followed it, and I hadn't got more than half a nautical mile due west when this huge wave comes out of nowhere, scoops me up, and beached me on the foreshore like a curious beluga. It's gonna need a hosing before I can hit those waves again. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why you need me to clean your boat, but I'll clean the boat. I know. I had to. It was a bad joke. I understand it was a bad joke, but I gotta say that in all my time at sea, I've never seen a wave like that before. So yeah, I think we're actually like in a different part of the area. I mean, like we could, from Muckingham, we could clearly see the volcano. Now we can just see the glow of the magma. I've racked my brains just trying to think of what could have caused such a thing. It's kind of like you'd expect when Wait, what? It's kind of like you'd expect when the side falls off of a volcano, or there's a subterranean earthquake or some such. Have you looked back at the volcano, sir? Have you looked back at the volcano? It is not in great condition. The Pelican? Okay, kind of a weird name for a boat, but sure, why not? I suppose it's a bit more low-key than the Mighty Penis. At least with our mighty trident of water focus, we can really just clean this thing up quickly. Because you're the type of person who if they had a boat, probably wouldn't name it, mostly because I'm pretty sure you probably have seen The Adventures of Ford Fairlane at least once. I think we were actually, yes. But then Andrew Dice Clay does tend to come up a lot when I'm talking with people, because the guy had a unique sense of humor, but he didn't push it. He wasn't like, he's not like out there right now trying to do the same old comedy that he was and being like, oh, but nobody lets jokes we're not allowed to make jokes anymore, and whining and bitching about it. It's like, no, the world's changed. All right, cool. Like, I still remember I think it was I think it was on CNN that he did a while back. He did an interview, and like the guy that was interviewing him had heard some rumor that he had started a gym, that Andrew Dice Clay had started a gym, and he was asking about him, and Andrew Dice Clay was getting pissed. He's like, Jim, why do you keep bringing up a gym? I didn't start a gym. What, do you need to work out? Why do you keep talking about the gym? He's like, well, this is just what I've heard. Finally, Andrew Dice Clay's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm out. Just took off his mic and walked off. Yeah, I think we were grossly underpaid for some of our first jobs, but then again, we were just, I mean, the character was just starting out on his journey to become a professional power washer. I mean, the problem is that I don't think this character actually negotiates anything. I did finally see that one. It wasn't until recently that I saw that interview, but yes, I did see that one with Robert Downey Jr., and he's just like, and it's like, you could see, like, little by little as he just, like, slowly just, like, disconnected and backed away from the interview as a whole, and he's just kind of like, okay, yeah, don't really want to talk about that. No, I don't, I really don't want to talk about that. And he's just kind of like, okay, I'm just going to let you talk. Harper Shaw from a new number. Hope that's you, Wishy. It's Harper. Lost my old phone in the desert, so I had to get a new one. I think I've remembered your deets right. Anyway, Sonia thinks she's close to a breakthrough with the statue, so we might need you back over here soon. Okay. Wait, if you're back from the desert, where are you then? I mean, if you're in town, shouldn't you be like worried about the volcano? Did nobody tell you about the volcano yet? Did you not see the fucking volcano? You could literally see it from the desert. got over half of the keel done. That's good. Right? It's like, come on. That shit is not normal. Nowhere in the world is that type of shit normal. Like, I'm not sure how much of a warning they need before they're like, hey, yo, get the fuck out. Oh, I bet I know where this needs clean. Yep, right on top. Alright, so we can reach the ropes from here. That's good. I'm still kind of wondering how far the cats think they're gonna get through the desert, because it's like, okay, you know, cats could, I mean, maybe they know, maybe they can find some water, sure, that's fine, but it's like, but there's the question of, okay, so you're able to find water in the desert, that'd be great, you're gonna need it. But also, it's just kind of like, but where are you going to? Like, if they're following where that, if they're literally going where that hand was pointing, it's like that hand points out just to out to the ocean. There's not much there for you, cats. I mean, unless you're really strong swimmers. Let's get this keel done at least. All right, right along the bottom. There we go. Well, yeah, but I'm not sure that they're going to fresh water. That's the problem. See, it's like, yeah, they're going to the water, but if it's like, you know, if it's salt water, they're not going to have much to drink. All right, looks like we've got all of that. Good, good, good. Go. So, alright, now we can come up and do this. This portion here should be easier to do from up above, I think. then we're actually on, like, pardon the pun, an even keel. Which, I mean, technically we are still doing the keel, because the keel, if I remember right, isn't the keel like any part of the boat that goes down into the water? Like, it's not just the bit of the boat that's at the very bottom, the crest at the bottom, if you will, but it's like any part of the boat that actually goes down into the water. Gary Jambalaya, have you heard of freak waves? No, I'm not a sailor. They can appear out of nowhere, even on a calm sea. Well, that really kind of, you know, solidifies my non-sailor part. Some kind of constructive interference. Some kind of constructive interference of wave patterns or focusing of wave energy. Yeah, you're not exactly making me want to go to sea. I will keep my happy ass on dry land, thank you. Right? Gary's the guy who owns this boat. I am guessing he is like a shrimp shrimp fisher. Are they called fishermen? Are they shrimp fishermen, or is it like, you know, shrimpies? I don't know. I mean, at least he's not texting us all the different uses for shrimp, so, I mean, we're ahead there. We're not getting the full, like, you know... We're not getting the full Bubba. You know, that's kind of what I was thinking too there, Stu. Is like, yeah, it's just... It's like almost seems it would almost seem fitting. It's like, yeah, that's about where I figured this whole, you know, shrimp boat thing was gonna go. Okay, so we've got the starboard trim, got the porthole trim, got the lower one, but for the port, but not the starboard. I'm not seeing any, like, oh, whoa. Well, now I did. Of course, about the time that I jumped down, I'm like, oh, wait, no, I saw it. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. Alright, and there's the anchor. Okay, so I think we're ready to get onto the gear gods. Again, this is not like, oh, hey, the sea, like, threw stuff up. No, this is like, this is green growth. There should never be green growth all over your boat, sir. That's not sanitary. I don't care what kind of wave it was. Mind the gap. What gap? Also should not be a gap in your hatchets. Random gaps in boats tends to be very, very bad news. Fire exit. But it's pointing down. Shouldn't it be pointing up? Like, isn't it like just go over the side? Seen Candace? I'm not sure who Candace is. Is over the side? Oh, well, yeah, but it's like it's just like shouldn't it be? It should be pointing up towards the edge. Like from here, it looks like there should be like a little hatch or something down here for the fire exit. It's like, but that's you should not need to have a picture pointing to overboard for the fire exit. It's like the fire exit is all around you. I could just see some really, really dumb people being like, okay, oh, fire exit's over is this specific corner, so, okay, everybody line up. Line up, we need to go overboard. We need to escape a fire. See, in the deep ocean, the speed of a gravity wave is directly proportional to the square root of its wavelength. Okay. However, nonlinear effects can also cause the energy of small waves to bounce and consolidate into large waves. Well, okay, that makes sense, yeah. I don't know, the whole thing beats me. Well, I mean, you have to think about it. If there's conflicting waves, you know, if the energy is pushing some of the water this way, you know, if there's two centers of causing the motion, then the water that's moving out from those two going into the middle is going to collide, and that's going to generate, you know, it's got to go somewhere. It really can't go down because the pressure is greater down, the greater further you go down, so it's going to go towards the easier direction, which is going to be up until, yeah, it's just, until it just spurts. I suppose this is like one of the fishermen that doesn't understand lateral waves either. I am very concerned to even be on his boat. I'm surprised his boat is still in one piece for as much as it's like, you know, simple basic concepts. It's not that hard to explain. It's not that hard to understand. But he's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just, it all gives me a headache. I just want to put my boat in the water and catch some shrimp. You should not be going into the deep ocean then, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Especially on a boat. It's like, yeah, it's like there's literally, there would literally be nowhere for this water to run to. I mean, it might go down into the bilges, but the bilges can only handle so much. It's always so satisfying when you see a big area just ding and glow for a split second. Glow blue, that is. Glow blue, not orange. Glowing orange for a few seconds, or for a split second. It's like, yeah, that's not so good. Oh, danger, heavy machinery. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, is that another? Hey, this is electrified. Careful around it. Ideally, do not hose it down with water. I'm still not sure how we didn't get like outright electrocuted on on the Ferris wheel. Maybe we did, and this is all heaven or hell. I'm not sure which this would be. And I don't think it would necessarily be hell, because I don't think you'd have to worry about a volcano erupting in hell. That's usually kind of no longer much of a concern in hell. Alright, so we've got the mast now. See, we're already 70% of the way done with this thing. Ah, the power of the trident. Obviously, we're gonna have to go up onto the mast. There's some spots we just cannot hit from down here. Up and on. There you go. Finally. Dumbass. Okay. Obviously, we're supposed to come out here and hit it like this. Again, that's the whole squeaky shoes thing does not fill me with confidence on this guy. Oh, the pulley did clear. Okay, cool. All right, that's the full mast. Warning, look out for anchors. Failure may result in injury. Should this sign be down on the outside? I mean, this is where the anchor drops from. Not to mention the fact that you can't pull the anchor up through this hole. That's kind of the point. The anchor just kind of lays down and just kind of like, yeah. It hangs down from the side of the side of the ship. The outside of the ship. Why is there an anchor hole on this side? There's no anchor over here. This ship is really poorly designed, sir. Of course, I'm not sure what I expect from somebody whose name is Jambalaya. So that gun wall's done. This gun wall is not done. Oh, and I see why. All right, so let's hit this gun wall. Clear off the door. Emergency life buoy. Okay, where's the regular life buoy? I mean, come on, if you're gonna have an emergency life buoy, there should be a regular life buoy. Otherwise, all life buoys are emergency life buoys, and that's just a waste. That's adding an unnecessary word. See? It isn't even listed as an emergency life buoy. It's just listed as the life buoy. Gary Jambalaya, I just wanted to know where that amazing smell was coming from. I won't forget it as long as I live. Maybe it's a new type of mermaid. Maybe it's the type of mermaid that that didn't get a lot of publicity. You know, instead of an amazing song, they just put out this amazing aroma. Whatever it is that you like, that's what they're gonna smell like. Actually, that's a good question. Why wouldn't the mermaids, like, evolve, you know? If mermaids evolved to sing, you know, the ability to sing an alluring song, why would they ignore all the other senses? Worry about you later. Wait, each of those individual little hooks also needs to be cleaned specifically? Really? Alright. Gary's a bit of a tight ass. And this thing is just gonna get mucked up and start smelling again in no time, so I don't know why you're going for like a deep clean. I don't know why you're paying for the deep clean, sir, but I mean, it's money in my pocket, so... So this is a cabin, which means if they understand their nautical terms or their ship terms properly, this being the cabin should mean that this is not the bridge deck. This is a poop deck. Ugh. It's called a poop deck. And you can totally have the bridge on a poop deck. In fact, it usually is. The only thing, that's the thing, it's like, okay, so what a poop deck actually is, if I remember correctly, the poop deck is literally just a deck that also serves as the ceiling for the cabin, for a cabin below. That's all the term poop deck actually means. Like this room right here, where you have where you have the all of the controls and everything, that would be the bridge, yes. But the deck right outside of the bridge would actually be the poop deck. Where the hell is the... Oh, wait. There it is. Yep, okay. Do the outside first, then we don't have to worry about getting off the boat again. Okay, dude's really got a thing for pelicans as well, apparently. Not just shrimp, but pelicans as well. There we go. See, I've always okay. So I've always assumed that this is like he got a hold of like the long fall boots from Portal. That's why he doesn't have any. That's why he doesn't have. That's why he can fall from any distance and won't hurt him. Anytime there's no fall damage, that's usually what I assume. It's just like, okay, it's long fall boots. Right, so do I need to go up? Do I need to attack this section from the high ground? Maybe? I suppose I don't need to, because I can hit these sections here from inside, so. Wait, that's all been with the small extension? I thought I was using the long extension. Damn, this thing's better than I thought. Another fun, interesting crate. I do love a good quality crate. Mostly because I like recreating them in Blender, so. Alright, so that should be everything there. So now we should just be... Roof deck. No, it's not the roof deck. Again, if it's the top of a cabin, it is the poop deck. I'm guessing they probably didn't want to just, like, they didn't want to put poop deck into their game because they figured they... I mean, knowing the way that this game is done, I would imagine that they wouldn't get any work done because every time somebody had to do anything with the poop deck, they'd just be laughing. Alright, let's go with the stubby. So you really can't call that an anchor hole up here now, can ya? No, you're just gonna not even call it a specific type of hole. It's just a hole. It's just some random hole. Doesn't even get a name. Well, I do wonder, does that mean that, you know, if there were 2 anchor holes, does that mean that this ship should have 2 anchors? Is 1 anchor really not enough for this? I mean, I guess it would, in theory, it should take more to stop it if it's fully loaded, right? Alright, we're at 98%. Oh, we're so close. Always make sure to get the underside. Always take care of your undercarriage. There's got to be a few, like, small little minor details that I'm missing somewhere then. Because if this is all just the funnel, just like one solid piece, yeah, there's got to be some stuff that we're missing. And I'm sure it's got to be the small little things. Probably missed a few windows somewhere or something. Okay, I don't think I need to clean the inside of the furnace. I don't think I should be able to clean the inside of the furnace where they're telling me to clean it. Like, that should go right down into that should go right down into where the fire's supposed to be. Alright, so where are the fiddly little details? The fair leads. I'm missing a fair lead. There's a fair lead. Okay, so that's the little things. Aha! That's the little attachment points. Anchor pipe? Oh, I bet I need to shoot down into it, don't I? Yep. Right, deck wall trim. When the fairly dividers. Oh, probably the one on the back. Yep. Alright, so which deck wall trim? Okay, there you are. There we go. Harper Shaw. Hello, friend. Can you come and wash my recreational vehicle again, please? Again? What did you do to your recreational vehicle? She looks so good, I don't know if I can bring myself to put her back in the water. Hello? How else am I ever gonna find the source of that incredible aroma? Dude, you are way too obsessed with smells, especially for a shrimp fisherman. Hello there, my transport is dirty and making me so sad. Please clean it up so I can smile once more. Now, he is offering us $600, which I think is more than what we made off of the original time that we cleaned that recreational vehicle. But I think that's going to have to wait until next time. Although I suppose we could at least go in and see what it is that's, why it's so dirty. How is it dirty? It looks immaculate from that picture. It looks straight up immaculate from that picture. I see you. I see you. Don't know if I can hit you or not, though. No, I cannot. Ah, damn it. Why are we, like, way out in the middle of... Dude. I'm pretty sure I have a flat tire. Why do I have a shovel? Question? What the hell happened here? Like that? Lot of questions. Oh! Oh! Okay. So there are aliens. Well, there's not really any government around locally that we can report him to, because the mayor did a runner. And, wait, is that so is Harper's new phone basically just aliens pretending to be him? That's kind of what it feels like, doesn't it? Like, he was like, oh, hey, so, yeah, I lost my phone in the desert, but you're still in the desert. You're not back anywhere. You're still in the desert. Of course, it does beg the question of, that does explain why there were, like, anti-grav plates and lasers on Blake's airplane. But yeah, I get the feeling that, it's Harper. Lost my phone in the desert, so I had to get a new one. Think I've remembered your deets right. Anyway, Sonia thinks we're close. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like the secondary number, the backup. Oh, wait. So, if we look at this is just Harper Shaw, not Harper Shaw new number. It's just Harper Shaw. So he lost his phone in the desert, but I bet it was stolen by the aliens to try and get a hold of us and be like, hey, we need you to clean our ship. It's dirty as fuck. We just can't be like, oh, hey, hi, we're aliens. We've got this spaceship, really dirty, kind of crashed out in the desert. Need you to clean it. So they nicked Harper Shaw's phone, called us or texted us from his old number. Was like, hey, need you to clean my RV again. Anyway, I think that's gonna wait until next time because we've already been at this for an hour and a half, and this looks like it might be kind of a big deal. With a lot of small little bits and bobs, which is gonna be annoying. So yeah, I think we'll wait until next time to get at that. So as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and everything like that, make sure to ring the bell. YouTube might actually notify you. But if you want to make extra sure that you're notified, check out the social media links down below, the Facebook page, the Twitter account, the Tumblr account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I always make sure to post when we go live. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!